What is up, everybody? It is JT Sports. I'm back to you guys with a very emotional episode of the JT Sports podcast. We have some breaking news. So, according to reports out there, Mario Cristobal is going to be leaving Oregon to become the new head coach of the Miami Hurricanes. I can't believe it. And for those of you guys who have been subscribed to the channel for a while now, you would know that I am a diehard Miami Hurricanes fan. I've been a Miami Hurricanes fan ever since I first started watching college football like 8 years ago. I became a Miami Hurricanes fan because I loved using them on NCAA. On top of that, I love the history. Sean Taylor is one of my favorite players in history. And I have been through a lot as a Miami Hurricane fan over the last couple of years. A lot of ups, more downs than ups. And, I can't really believe this news. And there were a lot of Miami Hurricane fans for over the last couple of months who have been telling me on Twitter that Mario Cristobal is going to be coming back home because he's from the South Beach area. His people stay in the South Beach area. And I just couldn't believe it. I just said, no way. And I was going back and forth with a lot of Miami Hurricane fans on Instagram and Twitter. And I was basically saying, listen, you guys are not going to get my hopes up. Once again, for Miami to do something good just to have my expectations crushed and disappointed, because I have been let down by this program for so many years. I felt like going into this season, Miami was going to have the best team that they've had in years, and they disappointed me. And I just get so tired of being let down by this program that I just have low expectations. So anytime somebody tries to tell me that Miami is going to do something good, I just tune them out. I just say, nope. Nope, you're not going to get me again. You're not going to get me again. When Miami first hired Manny Diaz, I thought we were going to be something good, and we ended up losing to FIU. FIU. Then Louisiana taking the bowl game. So every time I think Miami's going to do something good, they let me down. So you guys do not know just how happy I am as a Hurricane fan right now. Like, if I could, I would cry tears of joy right now. Mario Cristobal coming to Miami is so huge. I don't understand. I don't think a lot of you guys watching this understand just what Mario Cristobal is going to bring to the U. The recruiting is going to be at elite level. Mario Cristobal has been recruiting his tail off at Oregon. And you got to remember that it's not easy to recruit at Oregon like a lot of people make it out to be. Oregon is on the West Coast, so you have to spread your wings all across America to recruit at the level that Mario Cristobal has. He doesn't have to do that at Miami because literally all the talent is in his back door. And if you can recruit just the South Florida area, Miami, Dade County, Broward, you already have a championship team based on that. And for those of you guys who disagree with that, I think you guys need to go ahead and re-up on your college football geography, because almost every single team that has won a national championship or has been to the college football playoffs outside of Notre Dame has at least one or two players from the South Florida area. So that goes to tell you just how much talent is in the South Florida area. And if Mario Cristobal can keep those guys from going out of state to schools like Clemson, Ohio State, and Alabama, that's going to be huge. On top of that, the whole entire state of Florida is down. Now, I know Florida just recently hired Billy Napier. It looks like FSU is trying to come up with Mike Norvell. They've been pretty solid when it comes to their recruiting as well. But Mario Cristobal coming to South Florida is huge. It's polarizing. And I'm so excited to see what Mario Cristobal is going to bring to this Miami Hurricanes football program. I can't believe this right now. And I had to apologize to my guy, NMD Canes, on Twitter, because I told him, I made like a long rant about why Mario Cristobal when it come, and I just recently apologized. My Twitter mentions are being blown up right now by Hurricanes fans. I was telling people, no way Mario Cristobal leaves Oregon because Miami doesn't have the facilities. They don't have any of the resources that Oregon has, and I didn't think that this program was committed to paying the salary necessary to get a guy like Mario Cristobal. But Mario Cristobal pretty much gave the middle finger to all that. He said, I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home. And he's coming home to South Florida, man. Like, I'm happy, man. I hope that I can finally say that the U is back, because I was born in 2002, so I wasn't around to watch, when Miami had the reign of dominance through the 80s and the early 2000s. I got to go back and watch football documentaries and go back and watch reruns of when Miami got cheated by Ohio State in the national championship game. So I am just so happy right now as a diehard Miami Hurricane fan. This team has put me through a lot of bullcrap through the last couple of years. So I'm so excited to see what Mario Cristobal is going to bring to this Hurricanes football program. Now, I'm interested in seeing what his staff is going to look like, who's going to be his offensive coordinator. Please don't bring back anybody that has any ties to Joe Moorhead, because Joe Moorhead, in my opinion, isn't really that great as a play caller. Eager to see who he brings on as his defensive coordinator. Wouldn't be mad if he brought Manny Diaz as his defensive coordinator, because Manny Diaz is a really good defensive coordinator, even though the defense hasn't really been there this year and he's supposed to be a defensive-minded coach. But I wouldn't be upset if he made Manny Diaz his defensive coordinator. And I'm eager to see how many recruits he's able to flip, because there are a lot of kids right now who are committed to Oregon football. So it's going to be really interesting if Mario Cristobal can pull a Lincoln Riley and see if he can flip some of those kids to come play for Miami, which they should, because the U is going to be building something special. And I expect Miami to be really good next year right out the gate. You got Tyler Van Dyke, who was the ACC Freshman Player of the Year. Like, you have a lot of talent on this Miami Hurricanes team, a lot of depth at running back, some good talent at wide receiver, a lot of talent on the defensive side of football, not even like veteran talent, like good young talent, potential players who could potentially be first round picks in the NFL. I also want to see how good Mario Cristobal is when it comes to player development, because one of my biggest knocks on the former Miami Hurricanes coaches has been their lack of ability to develop talent. Yeah, Miami gets guys to the NFL, but these are guys who are going in the third, fourth rounds, when really Miami should be putting players in the second and first round. And if you want to try to get some of these elite level recruits to stay home, you got to show them that you can develop them and get them to that next level, get them drafted into the first round. That's why it's so easy for schools like Georgia, Alabama, and Clemson, Ohio State to recruit these 5-star athletes in Florida, because they can say, hey man, yeah, you can stay home and play for Miami, but they're not going to get you drafted in the first round. You come to us, we're going to make sure you get drafted in the first round. You're going to get a big rookie contract if you come play for Alabama, or if you can't play for us. So really excited to see what Mario Cristobal brings to this Miami football program. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys check out the JT Sports Podcast, and I'll see you guys later with another episode.